Welcome guys to another amazing episode of the King's Parchment. And if you're following the right show, stay tuned for much more. The right show is on from 5:30 in the PM every Saturday up until 7 in the PM with that amazing team of David King, Laura Nell, and Professor Mikey himself. Now, last week we started on the series of faith. And I began by saying that we should not trivialize the subject of faith because we obtain everything, we interact or we do business with God on the basis of faith. Without faith, it is impossible to please God. Remember what we talked about, Hebrews chapter 11, verse 6. For without faith, it is impossible to please God. For whoever comes to him must believe that he is and that he is a rewarder of them that seek him diligently. We continue on the matters of faith. Now, today we'll begin by looking at what faith really is from the biblical perspective, not the notions of men. Okay? Hebrews chapter 11 verse 1 tells us, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. That is simply to mean that if you can attain it by yourself, it does not require faith. Okay? If you can see it and get it, it does not require faith. That simply means that when we are talking about faith, we are talking about things that are beyond our grasp. We are talking about believing God. Mark chapter 11, Jesus talking to his disciples when he cast the fig tree. He said, have faith in God. So here we see there is also where to direct our faith. You cannot just say that I have faith, but you have faith in yourself, but you have faith in a Godfather, but you have faith in a business partner. If it is faith, it has to be in God. Now, Hebrews chapter 11 verse 1, back again there. Now, faith is the substance. That is to mean it is tangible. You can feel it, you can handle it yourself. You can be aware, you can have the awareness that I am believing God for something. The substance of things hoped for. There we see that faith has to be coupled with hope. So, the devil is working on us being a hopeless people so that our faith cannot bear fruit. We can call hope the wife of faith because that which you hope for is that which you desire to see. The evidence of things not seen. So when it is faith, that is to mean you have not actually seen it. You have not actually handled it. But you are hopeful that it shall come to pass. So faith is what? The substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. And from Mark chapter 11, from verse 20 onwards, we get to see that faith has to be in God. If it is faith, it has to be in God. Because you're trusting God to deliver something in your life that you are hopeful for, you have the substance which is faith and evidence of that which you have not yet seen. So we'll continue on the matters faith next week, and even as God leads us the next week and the other week, because faith is a pertinent issue during this time. Remember what we also mentioned, Luke chapter 18 verse 8, when the Son of Man comes, will he find faith on earth? We are slowly drifting into faithlessness. People don't believe in anything. They don't even believe in themselves, which is crazy. And for those who believe, they only believe in themselves. They only trust in themselves. Scripture told us, cursed is anyone who trusts in man. All right. I sign out today by encouraging you, actually exhorting you to have faith in God. A lot may not be happening in your life or happening. The negative may be happening in your life. And you are wondering how I shall get out of this or how I shall get into something good. Have faith in God. Till we meet again for another amazing episode of the King's Parchment. Grace and peace. Grace and peace.